how I need some. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Cash. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Only hoe I need is just a whole lot of money. Let's go. 1 to 1, can't be duplicated. I don't copy energy, I just create it. Authenticity instinctive. Walk in the room and the vibe stays shifted. Interrupt the flow, it was fake or scripted. Plot twisted, many stories, plot shift. When you cross paths with your journey, no apologies, no sorries. Things don't happen to me, they happen for me. From low vibrational like a baseline to high frequencies, yeah, when I change vibes. Conversation with myself face to face like FaceTime. Cause I'm ancient and brand new at the same time. Spiritual free, no pictures, can't be captured.
All right, we are back. Forgive me, my daughter's birthday is tomorrow. We're doing a little celebration today with the fam. Had to get her all set up on the gifts that she got. Rocky Prop is currently in Pittsburgh on a sports watching vacation. Oh my God. What's going on, boys? Blue Jays, I'm hitting you with the first comment. Fell off the top of a 12-foot ladder putting up Christmas lights up yesterday. Shout out free healthcare. Blue Jays, glad you're okay. Glad you're with us. This gives you way more time to hang out with me and Bri.
I mean, is he okay, though, if he had to utilize free healthcare?
Listen, I'm not even sure that if you utilize free healthcare, if you get seen. So I'm not sure. Bri, what's it like for you when you have the nice privatized healthcare? I just call up my doctor and he's like, hey, you all right? I'm like, yeah, can you give me whatever I want? And he's like, yeah, I can. So I don't know.
Yeah, I call my doctor and I'm like, hey, this doesn't feel right. And it's like, well, stop by at 3.
Yeah, stop by whenever you want, and we'll have a meal ready for you too. And guess what, Bri? Guess what I get to do? I get to do that with my kids too. It's so easy that sometimes they call me and they're like, hey, you haven't been here in a while. You want to come in, just hang out for a little bit, just get checked up. And I do it. Just, when you have when you have privatized healthcare, it is lovely. X-rays came back clean, but my face is fucked up and my body feels good. Lord, dude. Listen, here's the deal. We're going to help you get through this very tough moment with some amazing bets and some good shit for you to sweat. Good excuse to get the wife to wait on me hand and foot while I watch sports. And Blue Jays, I heard that this is a free blowjob gift card for you now. So if you want a little blowski, you just go ahead and ask for that. I think she's got to do it. All right, Bri, we have news. We have a lot of shit to go over today. Rocky Prop has a very good question for us. Do we start Josh Allen or Shedeur Sanders today? That's how we both feel about that. You always start JA17 over Shedeur Sanders. I would always co-sign that. And watch me say that. And Shedeur has like 85 points today. Who's late? Clock's ticking. Shadows is upset that we were late. Listen, we have lives, boys. We have lives. We have things to do. Vikings name Max Brosmer as their starting quarterback against. What is going on? What's happening?
I mean,
They benched him?
No, he's hurt again.
Oh, he's hurt?
Yeah, he's hurt again.
This kid's done. All right. So, Bri, what do you know about Max Brosmer?
He went to Minnesota.
Go ahead.
He went to Minnesota. Started quarterback for 1 or 2 years there. He's fine.
Yeah, I thought there was nothing special about him.
Undrafted free agent, right?
Yeah, he is. Can't get much worse than what they were dealing with, though. I don't think. I don't know, man. I don't. This is not you don't want to be starting a fucking first time starter against the Seattle defense. I think if Seattle is available today, I'm going to go ahead and just snatch them up and start them as my defense because Max Brosmer is going to probably die today, I would assume. All right. The real big news is Lane Kiffin being Lane Kiffin. Bri, what the fuck is going on with this Lane Kiffin situation?
So Lane Kiffin's going to go to LSU. We know this. As of last night, well, he was supposed to. So they played Friday. They beat Mississippi State. He was supposed to announce to the world yesterday what he was doing.
Yeah.
He postponed it.
He did.
The postponement says everything you need to say. He's gone to LSU. This morning, there was supposed to be a team meeting at 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time where Lane Kiffin was going to address the team. That's been moved back to 2 p.m. today. Apparently, Lane Kiffin is in a battle with Ole Miss administrators saying he wants to coach the playoffs for Ole Miss, but then leave at the end of the year to be LSU's head coach. And he's threatening to steal all the coaches if they don't let him do that. So he's basically holding Ole Miss hostage right now.
Okay. Now, if you're Lane Kiffin and everyone already kind of hates you everywhere you've been prior to this, why are you doing this? Just fucking stay in Ole Miss. Like, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
Because he wants to coach in the playoffs.
Okay, I understand that. I get that. But if you want to coach in the playoffs, then you should stay at Ole Miss, where you have built a perennial contender. Like, what's going? I know LSU offers him a fuck ton of money. Can't imagine that Ole Miss wouldn't try to get as close to that as possible.
I mean, historically, Ole Miss is basically like Indiana of the SEC.
Yeah, you're completely right there.
So they have never made an SEC championship game.
Mm-mm.
They haven't won the SEC in 50 or 60 years.
It's been a long time.
So this is not a school that has historical significance in college football.
Yeah, at all, really.
At all.
Yeah.
I mean, Mississippi State, their little brother, has been to an SEC championship game. Mississippi has not. Yeah. So LSU has won 3 national championships with 3 different head coaches over the last 2 decades. So yeah, LSU is a better coaching place.
It's a better coaching place, but Bri, is there no thought about what he's already built? Like, he's built that program up. Like, he's brought them to the promised land. They've given him enough money to compete. I mean, transfer portal, they're all in on the transfer portal. Like, they're all fucking in. Like, I don't know. I get the LSU thing because of the money, because it's a better place, probably a little bit better of a recruiting pipeline. And yeah, that's probably the biggest thing. He doesn't have to live in Mississippi anymore. Who the fuck wants to live in Mississippi, Brian?
Yeah, who wants to live in fucking Louisiana, though?
That's another good point. Like, it's not like I could understand, Bri, if he's going to Alabama because of the pedigree. Like, I get that. Alabama's always going to be alluring. They're the biggest college football program outside of, maybe Ohio State in the country. I just feel like I get that move. But when you go from perennial contender,
LSU's top 5.
LSU's top 5 for sure. But where are the guys that want to build up a fucking program, dude? Like, where are the fucking guys that want to stay at a program that gives you enough money to compete? Like, I don't understand.
What's the difference of a coach being a mercenary when all these fucking players move around every other year for NIL? What's the difference?
That's a good point. You know what? Never thought about it like that. That is a good point. Lane Kiffin's doing himself no fucking favors here, though.
He's
dude.
Not.
He's not. And he should
just fucking go to LSU and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and be done with it. And just be done with it. Just be a man. You made a decision. You want to go coach LSU? Great. I understand that. But you made a fucking decision. Like, be a fucking man about it. Go away and let them fucking win the national championship without you if they do. And frankly, I would love for Ole Miss to fucking win as many games as possible in the playoffs just to stick it to this motherfucker. I'm not a fan. After the way he's handled this situation, I'm not a fan. Not a fan of Lane Kiffin at all right now. Reading here that the Lane Kiffin saga is finally coming to an end. LSU is expected to hire Kiffin away. This is all weird. So Sunday at 2 p.m. is when he's doing the players only meeting and then fucking announcing afterwards. So he's going to hold them hostage to get to coach the playoff because he thinks he has a good shot of winning, as I think his team actually has a decent shot at going quite far. Depending on the draw, they might have a shot at winning too. So
yeah, I mean, if Alabama had lost last night, Ole Miss was going to the SEC championship game to play Georgia.
Yeah, and Alabama almost did. 27-20 against Auburn. That was a hell of a game. We had football, like actual great football games yesterday. There was a lot of fucking great football games. We need to just touch on the fact that let's go through these questions, and we're going to touch on the fact that Bry went on maybe the hottest streak that I've ever seen anyone go on, where he was literally just like, oh, I like that game, that's going to go. And he would send it and I would bet it, and it just kept hitting. Bri, I'm up considerably, like $875 on the tips that you've given me over the last week, because you gave us college football plays prior, and you went 2-0-1. I had a push on the Illinois game, unfortunately, because I had 7. But hey, I'd rather a push than a loss. I'll take that any day of the week. So you have absolutely made this holiday season very, very nice for myself and anyone else who tailed you. We will go over that in 1 second here. Rams have waived their kicker, Amon-Ra. St. Brown is expected to miss 1 to 2 weeks. That injury looked pretty bad, so I'm glad that it's only a 1 to 2 week injury. Bouye says, if the wife won't blow me, you know Rocky will. And yes, he will. McCarthy concussion, just like me, blowjobs all around. McCarthy's getting served hand and foot as well right now. Steve, TX22, new name. Haven't seen you around here. Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, we go. We took Friday off, but only because of the holidays. Please come back, sub. Throw us a sub. Come back. Theo, Pitts, or Waller today? What do you think, Bri?
Will the Falcons play the Jets?
Yes.
The Giants play.
Waller's with the Dolphins.
Dolphins play the Saints.
That's not a bad matchup. Has Waller been injured? Is that because I haven't heard his name in a couple weeks?
The Giants play the Patriots.
I think I'm probably a little bit more in on Pitts, right?
Well, no, I think you're in with Waller.
Did you? I mean, I like Kirk didn't look that bad, to be quite honest with you.
How many targets did Pitts have last week?
5?
Kyle Pitts had
maybe 5.
5 targets for 2 receptions and 20
great.
And 25 yards in it and no TDs.
All right, we're going Darren Waller then, I guess. That answers that question.
Yeah, I think you go with Waller.
All right, we'll hit Waller. All right, looks like we have some Eagles news as well here. We'll go over. It'll be a rematch this Saturday. The SEC championship will be Georgia versus Bama. And the Big Ten championship will have a streak. Broken. Indiana makes the fucking jump with Cignetti to play Ohio State. Did they play already this year, buddy?
They did not. They're both undefeated.
All right, fantastic. That we have so much shit to talk about today. I cannot wait for this. LSU legend versus a team who's never made the SEC without you. Pretty easy call. Good point. Lalit says, yo, who should I flex? Keenan, McLaurin, or Vidal today?
I don't think you can play McLaurin.
No. JD5 is out still. Vidal is looked pretty good.
Against the Raiders at home.
The Raiders suck dick.
They do.
Give me Vidal.
I guess so.
All right. We don't love all the options here, but Vidal is probably the strongest that you have. Actives today include Baker Mayfield, Bucky Irving, Marvin Harrison Jr., Bam Knight, Tyler Warren, Chris Olave, and Chig Okonkwo, and Alik Aominar. Degen Fantasy says, hey, yo, what's up, Rock? Good to see you. You're in the chat. Are you a little surprised that Baker's playing today?
No, because they have to win.
They have to win, but oh god, I think I'm a little surprised, dude. He looked like he got fucking all the way fucked up last game. Who's the matchup that they pull this week for Baker?
The Cardinals.
Oh yeah, okay. No pass rush on the Cardinals. That's a good matchup for them. Bucky, great matchup to come back on. I'll tell you that. What a fucking nice rush defense to come back to. I feel like that's great. Jerry Jones tried to trade Micah Parsons to the Jets for Quinnen Williams before the season began. Probably would have saved you a couple picks there, Jer. After signing veteran wide receiver Brandon Cooks, the Bills have now released wide receiver Elijah Moore. Another fucking great signing by those fucking pesky Bills. Look at that, getting Brandon Cooks. The corpse of Brandon Cooks is going to save this wide receiver room, Bri. What do you think?
No.
Copy that. Shadow says 4-time Pro Bowl center Frank Ragnow is coming out of retirement and returning to the Lions. Will play Thursday against Dallas. He will not. He failed a physical. He is not going to be able to join the team this week or this season, apparently. Nick Walker says Petula out now. 10 exclamation points after that. Bri, let's talk over that Eagles game. The boys did not hear your take on the Eagles and Chicago Bears game. Please tell us what you were thinking.
I mean, the defense was terrible. Got gashed. And the offense didn't look very good again. So it is what it is. We're fine. Nick, we're fine. We're fine.
Bri, what is okay, I guess the real question for me is Chicago that good, or you think it was just a situation where you guys just came out flat? I mean, Black Friday, 3 p.m., that's a weird slot for anybody, I think. You know what I mean? Like, when do you guys play at fucking 3 ever? I feel like people don't really take that into consideration. It's a weird time, dude. Like, you build your body as an athlete to peak at certain times, correct? Like, you're gonna try, if you play at 1 o'clock most of the time, you're trying to start the peak when you're playing the fucking game. So like a 3 o'clock Friday game, I don't know, coming off of a kind of an emotional loss to fucking the Cowboys, I feel like you have a little bit more bail for me than you would have. And I actually thought that the Bears schematically were pretty good.
The Bears' offensive line dominated the game. So
it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, the Eagles aren't a great team. So, and it's not a big deal. It's fine. I'm fine with it.
Rocky Prop in the building, looking good, feeling good. Bri just admitted that the Eagles are not a great team, and we are all just trying to really find ourselves after that emotional moment Bri just had. He cried. You missed the crying. I don't know. I can't believe you missed it.
I mean, watching, Bri, I'm glad you finally came to the conclusion that your team is kind of ass, because it would have saved us a lot from like betting on them.
Yeah, we're kind of ass instead of actually being ass, which is the New York Giants. right?
Yeah,
and the
but no,
Buffalo
no,
Bills.
but no,
Don't forget the Bills.
no, but in
And the
all
Buffalo
reality,
Bills.
like
Okay,
every time I'm looking at their games, I'm like, yeah, but it's the Eagles. That's Brian's team, and they're pretty good. He says a lot of good things about them. I'll take the Eagles.
They've had the hardest
There you go.
schedule in the National Football League, so that is one thing.
Also, not a lot is said. Not enough is said about the amount of injuries they have on that offensive line, just all over the ball. They've kind of gotten the injury bug like the Bills have this year. So I think there's a lot of shit going into it. But yeah, I'm a little concerned just about Super Bowl contendership at the moment. But they're going to make the playoffs. I don't think anyone's going to get past them in the NFC East. I mean, maybe the Cowboys have an outside shot of doing it, but I feel like that tie is going to fuck the Cowboys like it should. Lilith says, what's up with Lamar? He's the only leg that hasn't hit for me these past 2 weeks. Bri, Lamar comes back. I think maybe everybody was a little bit higher on what his statistics would be when he came back. Are you a little concerned about this Ravens offense?
He looked fucking awful against Cincinnati.
He looked bad against a defense that we know is not
at home.
Right. And that defense doesn't travel either, by the way. Rock, have you seen Lamar since he's come back? I know you have him on a team, right? Do you have him on one of your fantasy teams?
I got him in the Degen league.
Okay, so talk to me about performance the last 2 weeks since he's been back.
I don't think he's fully healthy, and also he's been kind of back and forth on the injury report, and I think they're kind of just plugging him in like we need wins, and it all starts with him. But if he's not hitting on all cylinders, it kind of deflates that already like mid passing game in general. Like you're throwing a 75-year-old DeAndre Hopkins and Zay Flowers, who'd rather be in a Miami nightclub than on the field. And then like if Derrick Henry doesn't have the running game going, it kind of slows up everything. And also all the broadcast analysts, they're like, Lamar Jackson used to run the ball, and he's not running the ball. So like him and Jalen Hurts are just scared to run for some odd reason. And
I think we know why.
It kills their offensive scheme because it opens up so much. And so when they can just fucking scheme for Derrick Henry running through 12 men down the middle, like that's your best chance of stopping him. He's not going wide anymore. And then you look at how you can't get anything more than like a 15-yard gain thrown to Zay Flowers or DeAndre Hopkins. It kind of stunts their offense. And if you don't have to worry about Lamar leaving the pocket, then you become a one-dimensional football team.
Yeah, I mean, what do you make of the Bengals, though? They come out and kind of smack them in the fucking teeth. They win 32-14. Look like the defense. I mean, I know we've talked shit about that defense, but it didn't look that bad for them at all. Anything impress you about the Bengals' performance, Brock?
I mean, I was surprised at of their defense. Obviously, I didn't think Burrow looked great. I mean, I think he was about 50% passing.
24 for 46, 2 tutties.
Yeah, so just over 50%. So, yeah, I didn't think he looked insanely sharp, but I mean, he made some big throws and burrowed.
Rock, in your mind, the Bengals are 6-6. The Bengals are 4-8. The Ravens are 6-6. My apologies. Do you think the Bengals might have an outside shot at possibly making this happen, making a playoff push?
I mean, so for some reason, the NFL analysts think that everyone's in the hunt. I saw a graphic with the Browns at 3-8 that are in the hunt. So if they can put a string of wins together, as well as I think their end of season schedule is like semi decent compared to like their first portion of the season.
Can I tell you how semi decent the end of season schedule is for these Bengals?
Sure, please do.
They get the Bills next week, who look like they're a shell of themselves. They get the Ravens, who they just beat at home, but they get the Ravens at home. Then they get the Dolphins, who are, I mean, ready to roll over at any point in time. Then they have the Cardinals, who can be scored on at will, correct? Mm-hmm. And then they end the season with the Browns. Bri, how many wins did you just hear when I listed off those 5 fucking games? I heard at least 4.
At least 3.
So you think
the last
that
3 games we will win?
The last 3 games, I think they go 3-0. Simple. The 2 are the Bills and the Ravens. I think that they could beat the Bills. They've absolutely been they've absolutely had the Bills number, just period, in all of the previous couple meetings since Burrow's been there. So I think Burrow can beat the Bills again. It's really just like that Ravens game is for the fucking division, basically. That's in my opinion. I think the Steelers keep falling. That's kind of my inclination to say there. The Bengals could make the fucking playoffs. I think that's crazy as fuck. They could go 5-0. Would you be shocked if the Bengals went 5-0, Rock?
Yes.
In the next 5 games?
No, but I think Baltimore has a get back game.
Yeah, you would expect them to go 1-1 against each other.
I would be shocked if they go 5-0. The ability to win 6 straight games in the NFL, especially with a defense as leaky as Cincinnati, seems almost impossible.
It does. Let me give you the Ravens' next 5 games, and let's see how hard their schedule is going to get.
They got to make up 2 games, right?
They do have to make up 2 games, but here's the Ravens' schedule. The Ravens play the Steelers next, then they play the Bengals again. Then they end the season with the Pats, Packers, and Steelers again. How many wins did you guys hear out of those fucking 5 games? Because I did not hear 5. Let's just put it that way.
2.
Who do you like the Ravens against in those 5 besides the Steelers?
What was the other ones? It was the Steelers,
Bengals, Pats, Packers.
Bengals, and Steelers. I think they split and then they beat the Steelers.
Yeah, I mean, if Baltimore beats the Bengals, it's done.
Yeah, so that's really how they end this. But if the Bengals fucking pull off, if the Ravens lose the next 2 games, I would be. That's going to be very.
How long's T out for?
T Higgins. I actually don't fucking know. Let me get some Shadows. What do you got for me on T Higgins? Can you find? Oh wow, that's so crazy. Shadows, can you find out what T Higgins' status is and when he's coming back? Let's talk this question from Nick Walker. Start Chargers, Browns, or Pats defense today? Let me give you Chargers, Browns, or Pats defense. So Chargers have.
I love you. I gotta go. We're checking out.
What?
Just wanted to say I gotta go. While we're checking out, I just wanted to say.
All right, buddy. Hey. Make sure that Josh Allen wins today, please. And never ask if Shedeur Sanders should start over Josh Allen ever again. I will kill you next time. All right, Rock. Love you, buddy. Have a good day today. Y'all. Take it easy, bud. All right. So back to the 2 of us here. The Chargers have the Raiders.
I just purchased Rocky's Christmas gift.
Care to tell us?
No,
leave it. Let's leave it.
Yeah, it's being shipped to my house, and then I have to ship it to Rocky. So I'm paying shipping twice, which is so fucking dumb. But
that's so stupid. Why couldn't you buy it and then ship it to Rock?
Because I have to wrap it.
Oh, you have to wrap it. They should. You know what? These companies need to start gift wrapping shit for you. I think that's kind of, if you're buying a Christmas gift, it's around Christmas time. Why don't you wrap that shit?
Well, and I want to include a nice handwritten card and things like that. I'm thoughtful.
I'm gonna include a nice hand-drawn penis picture in both of your cards, and it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be veiny for you, Brian. I know you like it. Chargers get the Raiders. The Browns get the 49ers. The Pats play probably the easiest team they can. The Giants, correct. They do play the easiest team they can.
On Monday night.
We have a Jackson Dart sighting as well. He's due back for that Monday night game. Which defense do you like, Chargers, Browns, or Pats?
Surprisingly, I feel like you shouldn't play the Pats.
Oh, why?
Because have the Giants not been scoring points at a large clip?
They can kind of move the ball a little bit, don't they?
They've scored 27, 20, 20, 24, 20, 32, 34.
Jesus.
Since October, so the last 2, 4, 6, 8 games, the last 8 games, they haven't scored less than 24 points.
Damn.
Or less than 20 points.
So I think it's maybe I think it's maybe a Chargers play then for me. I don't know if I want the Browns against CMC. CMC's look pretty good. I don't know.
I would play the Chargers.
All right, we're both on the Chargers. Nick Walker, please do that. Nick Walker says, "What are some?" Go ahead.
I mean, the reason why you take the Chargers just fucking fired their offensive coordinator. So what is their offense?
The Raiders did.
The Raiders just fired their offensive coordinator. What's the Raiders' offense going to look like?
Yeah, correct.
Right. It might be better. It might be better now that Chip's gone, but I would take the chance of the Raiders being chaos than being competent.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I'm going to take the Chargers. I trust Harbaugh over Pete Carroll. I don't want. Let's just take the Chargers there and not overthink it. What are some reasons to not be a Michigan fan?
A lot.
There's a ton. There's a ton of reasons to not cheer for Michigan. There are more reasons to not be an Ohio State fan, in my opinion, than there are to be a Michigan fan. But
I mean, Michigan, did they not just cheat?
They cheated a lot.
I mean, they fucking cheated.
They won a championship,
and their penalty was paying a fine, which is fucking bullshit. So fuck Michigan.
5 years ago they would have stripped all the wins in the title away, right?
I mean, Harbaugh still has a no-show clause to ever coach in college football. Does he not have to sit out a year if he's hired?
He does.
Same with Jesse Minter.
He does.
So, and Dave Portnoy is one of your biggest fans.
Yeah, not a good. That's a good point. I feel like
there's a lot of reasons not to like Michigan.
Depending on how you feel about Dave Portnoy, though.
I mean, I don't really like him.
I don't mind him either.
But I mean, he's your biggest fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's your most outspoken fan.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Who do you? I'm good on Michigan. There's more reasons to be a Penn State fan. There's more reasons to be a Notre Dame fan. Let's stick with like a traditional program like that. Bri, I'm sure you would welcome Shadow or Nick Walker into the fold as a Penn State fan. Nick Walker, I would gladly welcome you over to the Notre Dame side as well. Those two, well, our teams are fine. They're fine. They're not like big pieces of shit. We haven't been caught for cheating either one of our programs.
Both of our schools are kind of pieces of shit.
All right, they're not. All right, Brian, come on. You're really fucking me over right now, okay?
No, I understand. I mean, I'm the first to admit that Penn State has some skeletons in the closet.
But you know, let's take it easy. That's old regime shit.
I understand that.
Keep it in the past. You know what I mean?
And let's be also clear. Notre Dame also has a lot of skeletons in their closet.
Oh my God, a Catholic school buddy, come on. There's horrible things in that closet.
I mean, your ex-coach killed a kid.
Yeah, I mean, not only. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure it wasn't the only thing he killed while he was in South Bend. I'm just gonna say that.
I mean, let's put this kid up on a scissor lift with 30-mile-per-hour winds and see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to film practice, Brian. I mean, that's irresponsible for him not to film practice. So I don't know. I mean, we need the tape. But, you know, it doesn't matter if there's a tornado coming. We need that tape, Brian. So, yeah, I'm so glad Brian Kelly is not our head coach. And I got to tell you, Brian, I know you were up late last night with the lotion bottle watching that performance without Jeremiah Love just absolutely pounding the fuck out of Stanford. Brian, come on. That offense looking a little bit better, buddy.
I mean, Notre Dame literally played like they played like champions. Is that what the sign says?
They do. They play like a champion today.
Or play like you're playing for your fake girlfriend. That's
you hit me with a Manti Te'o joke today, you son of a bitch. Oh my God.
Have you seen that documentary?
I have, and it looked for me. It looked like he got duped.
Like I thought like it was all Teo's fault.
The way that was scoped after it happened was he made that shit up and he was a scumbag. But watching that documentary, I'm like, oh my God, this poor kid got fucking absolutely catfished and he had no fucking idea. That's the craziest thing to me.
And he was probably a first round draft pick.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And
tanked his stock. Tanked his fucking stock, dude. All right. Nick Walker says the season is over. No, it's not over. Brissett, the last
looking gloomy.
Listen, it's not looking great, but they'll be in the playoffs. There's no
I mean, look, at the end of the day, less than 12 months ago, we were on parade floats.
Exactly.
Down Broad Street.
Exactly.
Throwing beer cans at Hallie Roseman's face.
And that's how it should be.
And we won the world championship. So, like I said, this year was free cash.
Yeah. I think Howie kind of knows that too. I'd like to say that maybe the fans don't. Maybe they don't agree. There was a lot of booing during that game. You gotta love a Philly crowd, man. They don't give a fucking shit. Doesn't matter if you give
it was the first play or the second play of the first drive.
Yeah,
they started booing.
Yeah, it snowballed after that too. It was pretty wild. Jacoby Brissett in the last 3 games has 1,000 yards passing. Listen, I think Kyler might be done. I'm just going to say that. I think I don't know if he plays again for this team, Bri.
Do you think he would find a nice landing spot in Minnesota?
I think that there couldn't be a better landing spot for a quarterback that's competent. Is he competent is the question.
I don't know, but you just have to toss it up to fucking JJ.
I mean, at one point, though, we looked at Kyler a little bit, like a lot differently than we look at him now, right? Like a couple of years ago, he had that big Hail Mary play against the Bills, fucking had a really good season. What if it's just a matter of a scheme and then you got fucking one of the best wide receiver cores in the league with Jay Jettas, you got Addison, you got Hawkinson up there. Yeah, but I mean, if you revamp Sam Darnold's career, I think you could revamp Kyler Murray.
Would you know what offense could use him to revamp their offense?
Good.
Buffalo.
That's pretty good. Yeah, we could use anyone just that can do anything on offense. Maybe we can run a 2 QB system.
You think he could play receiver?
I think he's probably a little too small. But you know what? In that wide receiver room, Kyler Murray is probably a number 1. Kyler, hopefully, I don't know. I don't hate the kid. I really don't hate Kyler. I think he has some talent. I just think he needs to get the fuck out of Arizona. It's clear that who's the head coach down there?
Gannon? Gannon.
It's clear that Gannon can scheme for other quarterbacks, not named Kyler Murray, though. Maybe it's just a situation where he doesn't like Kyler Murray. You know what I mean? Doesn't like his game, can't fucking scheme for him, I don't know. It just doesn't look good, man. Lilith says, do you guys like Judkins over 18 rush attempts? 30 degrees with a chance of snow might be running a lot.
Yeah, at home against San Francisco. Depends if they get down, right?
You would kind of expect them to get down, right?
You do, but the other aspect is, do you want Shedeur fucking throwing the ball 30 times?
Not when it's 30 degrees and it's snowing.
So the last 5 games, Junkins 25, 9, 22, 17, and 16. So the last 2 games, he's been below the number. So he did have 2 big rushing games, but he also has that 9, which is scary. I mean, I think the line's pretty tight, Lilith, if I'm being honest. I think you can probably find something better.
Yeah, I am gonna agree. First look for me, 18 rush attempts in a game that might get out of control for them. I don't love it. I don't fucking love it. If you see a game though where it's like nobody can move the ball and they're just having to run, I still don't know if I love it, to be quite honest with you. If Judkins gets the first carry, I think if that hits, Bry, by the first carry of Judkins. If he goes for 8 yards on the first carry, I think you can go ahead and say that he's going to get a lot more rushing attempts that day. Was that?
No, I agree.
Yeah, and if it goes for -1 or he barely gets past the line, you're going to be in for a long fucking day, dude. So I don't know if I want to attach any money to that. If it's a part of a parlay and you're doing a little lotto ticket situation, then yeah, throw it in there if you like it. Lions head coach Dan Campbell reportedly put a hole in the wall inside the lockers room after getting beat by the Packers. Bry, we have to talk about that Packers game. The wrong side obviously favored in that game. The Packers came out, I thought, performed quite well against that Lions team. Would you?
I told you fuckers.
You did tell us. You absolutely told us. And because of that, Bry, on the Sharp server, they had a competition to see who could get the spread and total right in each of the games. I switched my pick from Detroit to the Packers, and I went 6-0, and I was the only one to go 6-0, won $100 from that Sharp server just based off of that. So I appreciate your service there, Bry.
Did you call them all cocksuckers afterwards?
I did. I said a lot of terrible things about a lot of people's mothers, and I felt really good. I was the only one to go 6-0.
Look, I thought was going to happen exactly happened. I thought the Green Bay defense was going to shut down the Lions. I think the blueprint is out on how to stop the Lions. I think Philly perfected it, and Green Bay took that blueprint and replicated it. So, yeah, they gave up 24 points, but, I mean, it was a very unimpressive 24 points.
Are you concerned?
Am I concerned for the Lions?
Yeah.
I mean, as it stands now, they're not in the playoffs.
Do you think that they can work their way into the playoffs? Is my next question there. You want their next 5?
I'm looking at their next 5. I mean, the next game is absolutely fucking massive.
It's huge.
If Dallas beats the Lions, they jump them, and now they're 2 spots. They only need to make up 2 spots,
and then the schedule doesn't get easier for them. By the way, it's Cowboys, it's Rams, Steelers, Vikings, Bears.
Yeah,
I mean, I think that they beat the Steelers. Let's say that. I think that they could beat the Steelers. I think that they can absolutely and will absolutely beat the Vikings. But that Vikings game, Bry, it's on a Thursday. It's on Christmas. So they're not only – I mean, their schedule's so fucked up. They got 2 Thursday games out of the last 5 games.
Yeah. I mean, if they lose that Cowboys game on Thursday, this upcoming Thursday –
it's fucking over, dude.
I think it's over.
Yeah.
Because I don't see them coming in and beating the Rams.
I don't either. The Rams are fucking –
in LA.
The Rams are the class of the NFC right now.
So that would put them at 7-7. Going into the Steelers, a must-win game. I think they win that. That's 8-7.
9-7. Or with the Vikings, sorry. It's 9-7 with the Vikings.
9-7 with the Vikings, and then it's a must-win game against the Bears.
And the Bears,
Chicago.
They beat the Bears 52-21 last time.
I understand that, but it's in Chicago on either January 3rd or 4th outdoors. It's going to be cold as fuck for an indoor team to go into Chicago and think that they're going to roll 50 points on Chicago now. I think the Chicago team's a lot different than the one that they played earlier in the season.
And that's what I was about to say. This is a completely different team. The way that they looked against the Eagles, this is a completely different team that they blew out in week 2. It looks like Ben Johnson. I don't know if you're into the coaches' speeches after the game shit, but Ben Johnson has some of the best shit ever on planet Earth, dog. Like, he is incredible with the post-game speech, dude. Taking his shirt off and shit, getting wild. Nick Walker says another beautiful day in Pittsburgh. Start one in my super flex from Drew Belt Yawn. Hey, Drew, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday, we're here. Sub, please come back. Start one of my super flex. Brosmer, Mason Taylor, Chris Rodriguez, Charbonnet, or Addison today, Bri.
I'm not playing Addison.
I'm
not playing Bosmer. Charbonnet?
Chris Rodriguez gets the fucking Broncos. Yeah, it's Sharby. It's fucking Sharby all the way.
It's Charbonnet.
It is. It's Charbonnet, Drew. Please play Charbonnet today. Stay away from those other boys. Shadow says a big Rocky prop leg parlay for us. Boys, I have legs I like for today. Drake May over 244.5 passing. Tyrod over 172.5 passing. JSN over 96.5 receiving. McBride over 67.5 receiving. Jay Jetta's under 56.5 receiving. BTJ over 49.5 receiving. And Bucky Irving over 37.5 rushing. Is that his fucking line? Bucky's line is 37.5. There's no fucking way. I got to look that up, Bri. Bri, what do you think about the parlay while I look up Bucky's line?
Let's see here. Tyrod.
Looks a little dicey. From my opinion, looks a little dicey.
I don't like playing Tyrod on this. I don't like having to rely on Tyrod Taylor.
Against the Falcons, too. I feel like the Falcons away from home, maybe that defense is a little bit different, but maybe he's playing on like a they need to keep it close situation. They're getting blown the fuck out. Is Garrett Wilson playing?
No.
Okay. I don't know if I love the Tyrod leg. I feel like JSN can start and get 3 catches and go for 110. So I'm cool with that. I think you always have a shot to cash that JSN ticket. If the Vikings can't keep up with the Seahawks, maybe JSN's out by halftime. He might still have 96.5 before halftime. So you never know. McBride, I love the play because he's been just scorching hot with the quarterback change to Brissett. Brissett loves McBride. McBride gets all the targets he could possibly even deal with. Jetta's under 56.5, I think, is a sharp ass fucking line. I think the underplay on that is really, really fucking good. BTJ, what has he done this season that makes you want to take that leg? They're playing the Titans, so maybe that's it. And my favorite leg on your card is Bucky over 37.5. I think Bucky goes absolutely apeshit today and goes at least double that amount. I'm looking at Bucky's over under right now. Why do they do this? Why? Just give me the regular over under. Everyone loves these adjusted lines. Yeah, that fucking line is 38.5.
That's crazy.
What is that? I mean, is that fishy as fuck? Maybe that's fishy.
It's a little fishy. I mean, how many carries do you think he's going to have?
I don't think he's going to be on a pitch count, right?
I would assume so. He's got to. So let's just do the math on it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Bucky averages. What's Bucky's average for this year?
It's so hard because he's been out for so fucking long.
Bucky Irving is averaging 3.3 yards a carry.
So he needs 11, 12, 13 carries to get over that?
So 38 divided by 3.3. Yeah, he
13?
needs 12 carries. Do you think he gets 12 carries?
I don't, but I do think there's a possibility he gashes this fucking Cardinals defense a couple times.
Fair.
Cardinals defense is kind of weak. I'm worried about the pitch count. How much are they going to use them? I don't know, man. Is this going to be a game where... Hold on.
Holy shit.
Yeah, sneeze. Is this going to be a game where they rely on the backups a little bit more and just kind of try to work him in? I'm worried about this parlay. I'm going to be honest with you.
All right, Dan, I need you to entertain the folks for a second. I got to run off real quick, and I'll be right back.
Okay, do you think? Degen League breaking. If Dan loses to Andre this week, next week will be Dan versus Bri for the loser. The loser will have to eat nasty things. God. Oh, God. If I lose to Andre today, I'm going to be so upset. Higgins is currently questionable. He's expected back this week. It really depends if he practices. Where the hell is Rocky? He's in Pittsburgh, Brody. Having a good time doing a little sports vacation with his father. They're going to see the Bills and the Steelers today. It says, how do the Colts play today with Daniel Jones sort of being injured? I think the Colts are in a situation where they need to win this game today. They need a win. It's been a rough couple weeks for them, and he gets a very, very, very tough Texans team. The only thing that makes me feel a little bit better for Daniel Jones is that he fucking he's at home. He's in a dome. It's controlled. It's not out in the wild. I feel like he has a better shot that way. But the Texans defense is coming on, and they're coming on hot. They look really good. They dismantled the fucking Bills. I think they're coming off at least three wins in a row now? Hold on, let me check real quick. Last 3 games, they beat the Jags, the Titans, and the Bills. Not a huge fucking... I get it. Not a huge fucking win. Barely beat the Titans. Had to come back against the Jags and barely beat the Bills. But they still fucking are on a streak right now. I don't know, man. I don't fucking love that matchup for Indianapolis. Gonna be honest with you. I'm good. I'm cool on Danny Jones. Let me see if he still got it. Let's see what kind of performance he turns in today. I'm more interested in him against teams that the Colts have a clear advantage against. And their schedule right now does not look like they're going to have that until they play the Jags next week, and then they have the Colts, 49ers, Jags again, and Texans. So really, I'm looking at a start against the Jags. Both Jags games and the 49ers probably, but I'm good on facing the Texans defense. Everything good, Bri?
Breaking news.
What do we got?
Breaking. Lane Kiffin has lined up most of his offensive staff to join him at LSU. He's told them if they're not on the plane to Baton Rouge today, they won't have a spot on the staff.
So Ole Miss said, "Go fuck yourself."
So that's what it sounds like, and it sounds like Lincoln says, "I'm taking the boys with me."
Wow, what a fucking wow. Brody says,
"I call fucking Rocky a scumbag because he is, but what's a word worse than scumbag?"
I don't know. We probably have to pull up like a thesaurus or something, Bri.
I mean, you can turn a hoe into a housewife. He is motherfucker's a hoe.
To be honest, dude, he's a fucking piece of shit. I don't care what anyone has to say about it. He's a piece of shit. This is Drake May wins MVP from Brody here. Is it?
I mean, he has a legitimate claim to it. I also think that Rocky's not here, right? Is he watching?
No, Rocky's not here.
I think Daniel Jones and Jonathan Taylor both probably should be in the conversation.
I think they should be, but Bri, this is a quarterback award, right? I mean, that's all it is. It's who played quarterback the best. That's all it is. Of the quarterbacks, I think Drake May might have the best. In my opinion, I think Drake May has the best fucking resume this year, to be quite honest with you.
I mean, yeah.
Pains me to say it. Trust me. But
would you say Daniel Jones has to be comeback player of the year?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's a firm. I mean, if he's not comeback player of the year, no one died. It's not going to go to DeMar Hamlin. Like, I just feel like
that was a fucking joke that he got.
Yeah, it was a joke too. But you know what? As a guy that guy dies on the field, you kind of have to do it when he starts the next year or whatever the fuck. That was a joke. But the comeback player of the year award is a joke most of the time, Bri. It is kind of a joke. Daniel Jones is number one for that. I'm curious to see what the odds are, though.
I have thoughts on the Hamlin thing that would get me canceled.
Yeah, I mean, there's no one going to cancel you here. I'm not going to cancel you. I would love to hear your thoughts.
The game should have resumed. They shouldn't have just stopped the game. That was absolutely insane.
I firmly agree with that. Actually, I was kind of.
The players can go back on the. Look, you guys are getting paid fucking millions of dollars. Mm-hmm. Fans are traveling from. I mean, this was a huge game. This is a Monday night. Fans are traveling from Buffalo into Cincinnati. Fans are traveling from everywhere.
And huge playoff implications as well.
Just going to end the game.
Yeah, it was weird.
Look, I get it. It was terrible what happened, but shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
Strap up, be a man, play the fucking game.
I also agree with that. Matt Stafford is minus 240. Drake May is plus 250. So Stafford is probably, in my opinion, he's played a harder schedule, right? I think he's probably got a little bit more, maybe a little bit more. But if Drake May turns in a fucking performance and let's say they beat the Bills again, maybe Drake May's got a fucking an outside shot at winning this. But, you don't love to see Matt Stafford minus 240 if you have a ticket on Drake May to win the MVP. What's up, fellows? Only two legs of your tripod again. Yeah, Rocky popped on for a minute and then had to go, but he'll be back Tuesday. Brody says JMU will make the CFP.
I think it's tough. I think it's tough for them to make the playoffs.
I don't think they do it.
I don't think so either.
They have to play Troy.
I mean, they should win that game very easily.
But who's above them? They're not. Who's above them?
Tulane,
I think, has a better shot.
I mean, Tulane's just lost their coach. And I fully expect JMU to lose their coach, too.
Yeah, where do you think Chesney goes?
I think he goes to UCLA.
Ooh, poor Chesney. Don't go out there, buddy. Go somewhere else, bud. Don't go out to die in UCLA like every other coach does.
So yeah, I think Tulane's the team that makes the playoffs of the group of five.
I think they have the proper fucking resume to do it, and they probably will. I don't think JMU gets there either. Aiden 6141 says, "Good morning. Should I start Devin Neal, Troy Franklin, or Woody Marks today?" I hate all these options.
Troy Franklin?
Franklin pulls the Commanders. That's not bad. Woody Marks plays the Colts. Maybe there's a little bit of push there for him.
I don't love that because if the Colts jump out.
You think the Colts jump out against this defense, man? This defense is good. Stellar fucking defense.
I say that every week about the Colts, and what do the Colts do? They fucking pound bitches.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, they've had a rough couple games here, but they've been doing quite well. Yeah, let's go Troy Franklin. I like that. Is it bad that I might start Olave over Jettas in one of my leagues? I don't think so. Olave pulls the Dolphins. Not in love with that Dolphins defense. I don't think it's a bad thing. I'm worried that you're going to start Max Brosmer today. He wasn't a good quarterback in college football. Like, in my opinion, he was quite bad. So I don't know. I don't know why he was, Bri, that Minnesota team while he was there wasn't like a world beater. They were like fucking 5-7, 6-6. Like, there was nothing.
Was he not in with Antonio Winfield's kid the 1 year where PJ Fleck had a really good year?
He might have been, but it was like it's still a really good year for them. Was like what, 8-9 wins?
Yeah, I think they had 9 wins, maybe.
Yeah, but that was more about the running game than anything else. I don't know. I'm good starting Olave over them. What money lines are we comfortable with since we have 30 minutes till game time? Yeah, we're going to go over that right now. Let's go over these last couple questions, then we'll make our picks today. I have ETN anytime tutty, Bijan over 116.5 rush receiving, Judkins over 77.5 rush receiving, and Josh Aslin over 235.5 pass yards. That is from Lilitz. Bri, how do you feel about that?
Yeah, I think I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I'm okay with it too. I think there's a lot of good plays on there. Rocky just sent his parlay in the Discord. I'll look that up and pull it up and read it for the boys. No way should they have kept playing in that game. When you see a person getting CPR right next to you, it fucks your shit up. Trust me. And that's another good point. I mean, me and Brian kind of
off as fuck.
Me and Bri come from a little bit of a different school, so it just happens. Florida is finalizing a 6-year deal to make Tulane's John Summerall the head coach at an average of nearly $7.5 million per year. Bri, talk a little bit about this deal. Do you like it? Do you like the hire for Florida?
I mean, he feels like Billy Napier 2.0.
Yeah, I know. That's what I don't understand. I know they were all in on Lane, but could they not have gone after like a Bob Chesney or something like that?
So after Lane, they had Eli Drinkwitz, I think, as their number 2. And Drinkwitz ended up signing an extension with Missouri. So he'll remain at Missouri. And then Summerall was supposed to go to Auburn. He was pegged to go to Auburn. And I think Florida swooped in at the last minute to steal him from Auburn. So I don't know. It's not very exciting. I mean,
it doesn't move the needle.
Tulane's a really good team. I think he's a really good coach. Can he do it in Florida? Who knows? It's not.
I don't know if anyone can, though, Bri. Outside of Lane Kiffin, I don't know if anybody can.
Yeah. I would say it's not a home run.
No. And they needed a home run too, which is why I'm concerned about their. It's got to be a lack of money for the NIL, right? Is that kind of? I mean, that's got to be right?
I think it's just insane expectations. Like, they go through coaches like Dan gets through cocaine.
That's not good. I'll tell you that.
Well, I got a little bit more left.
Let me get the rest of that bag there, buddy.
There's still more in there. There's still more in there.
Yeah, we'll squeeze it out.
What they went through Dan Mullen, they went through. I mean, they've just gone through coaches like water. So I mean, the expectations are just unreasonable in Florida, unless you're in the SEC championship or winning 10 games a year. The fans aren't happy. And
it's a proud program, man. That's a proud ass program. They've won multiple national championships. There was a time in the early, 2010s where they had Tebow. They had that fucking team that was ridiculous.
There's only been 2 eras of good Florida football, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's the Spur years and the Urban year.
Yep.
All the other eras are kind of mediocre. So I mean, it's not like an LSU.
It's not. No, you're right. You're right. When you look at this hiring and you're like, this reminds me of the Billy Napier hiring, it's the same. I thought Billy Napier was a really solid coach at Louisiana. You know what I mean? Like, he had a lot of good teams, and he brought that program from the abyss, and they were pretty competitive. I don't know, man. I don't love it.
Let's go through this NFL slate real quick.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes to do this.
I'll go through the list. You tell me. Let's go through money lines.
Okay, let's do it.
Niners, Browns.
Give me the Niners.
I'm going to go Cleveland. I think Cleveland upsets.
Ooh, okay.
Jags, Titans.
The Jags. Yeah.
Texans at Colts.
I think the Texans win today.
I'm going to take the Colts at home.
Okay.
I think these teams are really evenly matched.
Yeah, I agree.
Saints at Dolphins.
Let's go Dolphins.
I think the Dolphins win. There is one player prop on that game that I really like, so we'll come back to that. Falcons at Jets. And Dan's
give me the Falcons.
I'm going to take the Jets.
Ooh, Jesus, what the fuck?
I'm going to take the Jets.
Okay.
The line is super fishy.
3, yeah, that's weird.
So I'm on the Jets based off of the line.
Okay.
No,
I like it. Yeah, I like it.
Rams at Panthers.
Rams.
I think the Rams win this game. I don't know if they cover the 10.
It's a lot.
But I like the Rams.
Yeah.
Cardinals at Bucks.
I kind of like the Cardinals, but I'm going to take the Bucks. I kind of think that this game is going to be close.
That line's crazy too.
4. Yeah, it's weird. 4. Yeah, that's a weird line.
Why are the Bucks? This is Brian Windhorst, right?
Yeah.
Why are the Bucks only 4-point favorites against the Cardinals?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like it.
I'm going to take the Bucks, but I don't love it. 4:00 games. Vikings at Seattle.
Seattle.
Yes. I think we play the spread. I think they win by more than 2 touchdowns.
If Brosmer is starting, I'm okay with that.
Against that defense?
The defense is incredible, and they're at home, Bri.
I don't think there's a spread large enough that I wouldn't take.
No, I don't think so either.
That's one of my plays for the day. Raiders at Chargers. I like the Chargers.
Chargers, yep.
Bills at Steelers.
I'm not in love with the line on this game. I don't know. I don't love it. 3 for the Bills is I don't like that. I'm going to take the Bills because I think we do win, but I don't love it, Bri, at all.
I'm going to take the Bills too. I think A-Rod does come back today off the wrist injury. We don't know what A-Rod's going to do. So that's the only reason why I'm taking the Bills. This line fucking scares me.
Yeah, it's weird.
But I'll take Buffalo. Broncos versus Commanders at Commanders.
I think it's the Broncos.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
And then Monday night, we're both taking the Pats over the Giants.
Yeah, we're absolutely. But I do hate that +7 because how competitive the Giants have been. I hate that +7. They can move the ball on this Pats defense. They really fucking can, dude. And the Pats' best offensive lineman on a pretty shitty offensive line already is out. He's on the IR. The rookie they got, who's been very good this year. This Giants rush, this pass rush, dude, I mean, they can get after you a little bit, man. They really can. I don't love it. I really don't love it. but I'm taking the Pats.
Any plays today?
Yeah, I got plays. We'll go over that, but let's do our very famous. Let's answer this question real quick. Bucky Irving versus BTJ as a flex today. PPR.
I'm taking BTJ, even though I don't love it.
I don't love it either. I'd say BTJ too, just because we discussed earlier, Johnny. We think Bucky might be on a pitch count today. He's coming back from injury. They probably don't want to see him injured again. They need him if they're going to make a playoff push here. So I think he'll be on a pitch count. So I'm going to go BTJ as well. Let's look at the 4 legs or 3 legs of a possible money line parlay. Again, we are 8-3, I believe, or 9-3 on these. So if you've bet $100, you're up a fuck ton of money right now. On these plays. So let's look at the slate and see what we like. Anything jump off the page to you?
I think we have to take the Jags. They're under a touchdown favorite. So I think you have to take the Jags as one.
What's up, Frizzle? Good to see you.
How many times are you going to get the Titans under a touchdown dog?
Does that not kind of fucking scare you too? That line?
Does. It does, but I think you have to take that, right?
I'm cool with taking it. Every time we take the Jags, dude, they try to lose that fucking game. They try to fucking lose as much as they possibly can every fucking time we take them. Be careful with this game, boys, but we are going to put the Jags on this parlay.
Do we take the Dolphins?
They're at home, which makes me feel a little bit better. But I don't love it, Bri. I don't fucking love it, dude. I do not love that at all.
I'm just going through these games and
all right, we got to put the Broncos on, right?
Yeah. I'll take the Broncos.
Okay, we'll put the Broncos on there. We're at minus 124 right now.
Broncos, Jags.
I think the Chargers against the Raiders is a slam dunk as well.
Okay, what does that get us to?
Plus 114.
Yuck.
It's gross.
I think we're going to have to pick a side on the Saints-Dolphins game.
Oh, God.
To boost the fucking...
If we put the Dolphins on here, dude, it goes to plus 197.
It's not enough.
It's not enough, dude. I don't like it. It's not enough to add a leg. It's just not.
It's not enough to add a leg.
Unless we go.
What happens if you put the Bills on there?
Okay. Plus 245. Not terrible, but what if we put the Seahawks minus 12 on here? Plus 310.
So the Seahawks and the Bills?
No, I wouldn't put. I would put one. If we put both, it's plus 558.
Okay, what's the number? What are the legs?
It would be Jags, Broncos, Chargers, Seahawks minus 12, and the Bills. If you just put the Seahawks money line, it's plus 288 with those 5.
Yeah, that sucks.
Shadow says add the Jets to the lay.
I love that play, but I know Dan doesn't.
How much do you love it?
I think the Jets win this game outright. I think the Falcons are trash. They've lost 4 of their last 5 games. Now they have to go to New York. I'm sorry, they don't play in New York.
Yeah, they do. In New Jersey. Yeah, you're right.
Play in dirty ass New Jersey in the cold as a dome team.
It's
as
gross.
A dome team. And what are the Jets really good at?
Running the ball.
They're good at running the ball, and they can play okay defense.
They play good defense. They do. The Jets' defense is good.
So that's the reason why I have the Jets today.
All right, let's do it because Jags, Broncos, Chargers, Jets is plus 426.
Be careful, boys.
This is a dicey one, all right? This isn't a one that you're going to – listen, scale back the unit and just let's play because we're gonna fuck around a little bit. Let's answer these questions. We have 10 minutes before kickoff here. Who for my wide receiver 2, 3, and flex spot? We got Charbonnet, Travion Henderson, Tez Johnson, Addison, Dortch, Quentin Johnson, Debo, Jacoby Myers, or P. Washington. Got Adams at wide receiver 1 and JT and Jacobs as running back 1 and 2. I think Henderson is a must play right now. And I also think that you could get away with playing Jacoby Myers or Quentin Johnston. No Jaden Daniels again in Washington, so I'm good on Debo. Who do you like, Bri?
I like Henderson.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I like Henderson.
All right, let's do that then. Let's go Henderson. We'll go Quentin Johnson, Jacoby Myers. What do you think about those? We'll take Henderson first, but I think we go Quentin Johnson, Jacoby Myers here.
Yeah, I mean, I think the players that you eliminate is Dortch,
Addison,
and Parker Washington. I think if you pick from the remaining 4, you're okay.
All right, good deal.
Right.
Trevin, go ahead.
Bucky or Rico? I think you play Rico.
I think Rico's going to have more play today, too. Shadow says, add the Jets to the lay. Jets game is a guaranteed nail butter. Yeah, we are going to be sweating the fuck out of that game, but it is on the lay. Bri, do you want to go ahead and quickly try to do touchdown bets just to fucking throw them out there?
I was going to run through my picks.
Yeah, go put your picks out.
So, back to the Jets game, I have Breece Hall over 69.5 rushing yards. He's averaging 4.6 yards a rush. Outside in the cold, 70 yards doesn't seem like a tall task, does it?
No, not in my opinion, no.
I mean, the motherfucker has 770 yards in the season. He's
You still like 73.5?
Is that what the number is?
Yeah.
On my book, it's 69.5.
I got 73. Do you like 73? Too high? I'm rolling with it. What's your next pick?
I got this, like I said, Seahawks minus 11.5 against the Vikings. I don't think the Vikings score very many points. And I think Seattle absolutely
dismantles them. Yeah. Any more picks?
Last pick, Devon Achane over 79.5 rushing yards. The Saints rush defense is not good. They're allowing an average of 123.5 yards per game on the ground. 80 yards from Achane, who is probably a top 7 back in the league. Doesn't sound like a tough task. So Devon Achane over 79.5 rushing yards.
Yeah, those are really good picks, bro. I like those. I've added them to the dance card for today. All right, so a couple of mine for today. We're taking Kyron Williams over 62.5 today against the Panthers. I think that game, maybe it's a little slip-uppy, but I think that game kind of goes one way. And I also like from the same game. Hold on, let me pull it up. My apologies. I'm doing 110 to win 1 on that game, by the way, or on that prop, Bri, just so you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm also taking Devontae Adams over 60.5 receiving yards. I think he's going to absolutely thrash this team today. So that's 110 to win 100.
You said
60.5 even.
60.5.
Yeah, 60.5. I like Brian Robinson over 22.5 rushing yards, says Lilitz. I am never going to put him on any sort of ticket whatsoever. Anytime Tutty parlay from Shadows is McBride, Bucky, Achane, Rico, Devontae, CMC, and ETN plus 2 tutties today. That's pretty crazy. I also have one ticket. My remaining ticket is Travis Etienne to score today. and it's going to be 105 to win $100.
ETN. Touchdown.
Minus 105. 105 to win 100.
There you go.
Bang, bang.
Everyone, hopefully we cash some tickets. We've been pretty hot.
Sundays have been really good to us, and prior to that, we had a little bit of a generational run from all of us, really. Rocky's been hitting the parlays. I've been hitting the singles. Bri, you went absolutely ape shit on college basketball. How did it feel, Bri, to just look at a game and be like, that's going to hit, and it just hit?
Well, and the scary part was, like, there were, like, games that I was – like on the fence with, and I was like, I kind of lean this way, and I was like, we shouldn't bet it, and they ended up hitting anyway. It was like, well, maybe you just need to run it.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, and we fucking did. And even the game that you said for me not to bet, I still bet it on the over, and I took them minus 3.5. I forget what fucking game that was, but I took it.
So we did Wyoming. Let's see.
Yeah.
Here. So Iowa cashed college basketball. Then we took USC minus 5.5. They hit.
Mm-hmm.
Then we took Wyoming minus 8.5. They hit. They were up by like 25 points. And then we took Mississippi, Utah over. Mississippi, Utah over. That hit late night. And then we hit. I'm just going through this. It was fucking insane.
No, it was a fucking generational run.
We didn't fucking lose a game.
I have all these tickets, by the way. Hold on one second. Let me fucking.
Then we went on Discord.
The Discord tickets were crazy. All right, so here's what we do have: Iowa minus 3.5 against Ole Miss. We hit that one. We hit. I had a Gonzaga game on my own, but let me go back here. I had Wyoming minus 8.5. That hit.
Yeah.
Over 145.5 in Ole Miss, Utah. That hit.
Yeah.
I bet that twice because you were so fucking hot. And then we had Arkansas plus 12.5 against Duke. We had.
Yeah. We hit that.
We hit that. I believe we had possibly Oklahoma State versus Northwestern. That might have been just my play, but I don't know if that was yours. There was another couple that we hit too. It was a fucking run and a half.
Yeah, I was like, there's 0-8 cows getting blown out by double digits against Duke.
And you fucking called it. I mean, they really didn't get blown out at all. All right, we got 2 minutes to answer this question. Marv Knight, Michael Wilson. You got to start Marv today, and I think you got to start Michael Wilson, unfortunately. I hate that. Marvin Knight. Let's go Marvin Knight. I bet ETN 2 tutties. That's plus 550. I'm just running. We're not going to add that to an official card, but Shadows has been hot as fuck on 2 tutties lately, so I'm going to run with that. Let's fucking run with that. I do want to go ahead and add to my card. I'm going to add ETN over 64.5 rush yards today.
ETN over 6.5. What is it?
64.5 rushing yards. I'm going to put just the standard 110 to win 100 on that game. Or on that leg.
So you have $200 in ETN tickets.
I have $200 in ETN tickets today, and if the Jags lose and ETN doesn't do anything today, Brian got me a nice little soft cushion, so I could really give a fuck less. We're gonna hit all these bets. I feel good about them. Brian, you've been so hot that it doesn't even matter. Like I'm hitting my own bets on top of it. It just doesn't even fucking matter at this point. I literally wake up every morning and just have multiple mornings, just hundreds of dollars in my account. So I'm pretty fucking happy about it. Which tight ends do I sit of these 5? Barner, Otten, Theo Johnson, Juwan Johnson, and Strange. Good Lord, Fabian. What the fuck? You got 5 tight ends? I'm starting Otten. I love starting Otten.
Yeah, I think I'm Otten too.
What about Barner? You like Barner? You watched him? Barner's he's not bad.
Yeah. How many targets did he have last week?
Let me open that up a little bit.
I'll look at Theo.
Yeah, look at Theo. I'll look at Barner.
Theo.
Barner last. Oh God, not great. Hold on, wait. So he had 10 receptions for 70 against the Rams 2 weeks ago, and 2 for 18 last week against the Titans. Not great.
Theo Johnson last 5 games: 20, 27, 75, 36, 77.
Run it, Otten and Johnson. Otten and Theo. They're going to need to do something. The Pats defense can be thrown on.
Theo.
Yeah, okay. Theo and Otten we're going with. Can't wait for Rocky to send a vid of Josh Allen throwing a pick. You son of a bitch. All right, game time, boys. We are out. Good luck to everybody today. That's it for me and the Admiral. Rocky Prop back on Tuesday. We'll see you then. Bye.
Yeah, the money calling, bitch, I'm up. Yeah, the money calling, hit me up. Yeah, the money calling, bitch, I'm up. Yeah, the money calling, hit me up. Ayy, Saba with the truck. Ayy, bitch, I'm money thumbing, eating pasta with the bug. I'ma call up Josh Todd, get the grip and let it bust. If you fucking with the gang, get your hair, it's the sun. Meal rockin' say respect your bitches like some mail. Make a film with your bitch, you at home watching cable.